Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today I am going to talk about the good at Funko Fundays, which I really did enjoy because I didn't make a video that was shitting on it, and I haven't made a video that was good on it. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. I know I don't make my videos in, linear succession, that maybe one day I should do a good video, one day I should do a bad video, and then I should follow up and do something else. Well, that's not what I do. I fly at the cuff of my sleeve, and I throw out there whatever is on my mind. So we're going to talk about the good of Funko Fundays 2025. So I went over all the bad shit, and yeah, there was more bad than there was good, but I'm going to tell you the good things about it, which were pretty neat. And that was the people that I met. Now, I know you've heard on several of my videos that I'm not a big fan of all the Funko YouTubers that are out there. But to be honest with you, I met some of them at the Funko Fundays thing, and it was only because they had the trading post. The trading post was a great opportunity for people to be able to trade their Funko Pops with everybody there. And there was no limit, or no time limit, I should say, to when you got there. It was open from 10 o'clock, I think, to 8 o'clock. So you had a good 10 hours there to chill, talk with people, interact, buy, trade, sell. And for me, I was able to sell a lot of the Funko Pops because I did have, 3 or 4 slots. And I didn't really want to bring all this shit home with me. So I sold a lot of it. Did I make all my money back? Nah, I didn't make all my money back. But like I said, it was the experience that was fun. And to be fair, it did give me an opportunity to try Smash Burger, which, I mean, I'm going to have to say it was shitty. Smash Burger has to get it down. I'm sorry. Smash Burger sucked. And I know this was a good video I'm talking about. Let's get away from Smash Burger. I just wanted to mention that. So the trading post was pimp. I got to meet Tristan, who does Top Hops, and I got to meet his mom. Both very, very cool people. And I would probably not have had a chance to talk to them if I did not go to Fundays. Now, he is definitely a lot different from his videos, and I know a lot of people say stuff about the way he sounds. He doesn't sound like that in person, folks. He is very tolerable voice-wise in person, and he's a very knowledgeable person. He's a good guy. Who else did I meet? I met some other dude. I can't remember him. And my boy Brian's gonna be mad as shit. But he also, Brian's friend, also sells Funko Pops. He was really cool. I think his name was Joe. I want to throw his name out as Joe, and he's a big Funko retailer or seller in New York. I don't know his Instagram name, but he was a really cool guy that I met. He was neat. I met some other dude who does Disney-related shit on Instagram, and he was a nice guy. And then I met these 2 girls that I don't know their name, and they were pretty neat. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I'm Aaron. I'm not going to know everybody's name, and I'm not going to take a tally. The only reason why I know Tristan's name is because he's been around for God knows when. I just met these other people recently. I even forgot his mom's name, and me and his mom were talking about TV shows and shit like that. Who, I want to add, his mom looks a lot like that girl on Storage Wars. What is her name? I was just saying it today, and I can't remember it. The one who was dating Jared. Brandy. She looks a lot like Brandy. And she said, Canada's sweet and shit like that. And they did tell me, that Funko does reach out. Like, these content creators, they told me personally, I don't know if they were lying or not, that when they're invited to these Funko Fundays or whatever events they go to, they don't get anything for free. And I have to say they were telling me the truth, because they were up on stage giving out prizes to a bunch of people, and it really didn't look like they were getting anything in return. They weren't getting prototypes. I don't think they were getting any special treatment. I think the most people that are getting special treatment were the assholes who were cutting in line and weren't really getting their badges stamped and things like that. They got special treatment, or they maybe knew someone in the Funko headquarters who was hooking them up with legit hundreds or 50 pieces. That I could probably say was happening. But all the other influencers, they were just chilling. They didn't have a special area. They were chilling under the same shitty umbrellas, the same shitty benches, and moving them along so we can stay out of the sun. So I guess that was really the only good part because I really didn't like the DJ. Oh, you know what I did like? They had a lot of special guest people there. They had the guy who played Gabe from The Office. He was really neat, really cool. He seemed so genuine and just such a happy person that it made me smile. It made me respect his character a lot more that I saw him in person. They had Matthew Lilley there, or Lillery, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, from Scream and all those other things, Scooby-Doo. I wasn't there when he was, doing his little spiel. I kind of missed it. I think I was in the Fundays at the time, or he may have been on in the early morning on Friday or shit like that. I did not get to see his big promo. As you know, the creator, Lisa or Sarah or whoever was in charge of Funko, she was also on stage. She gave out a Grail, one of those, one of 70 Tiki Idol Torch thingies, that look like Legends of the Hidden Temple. They may have given out 70 between this Funko Fundays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but they were still giving out pieces at the stage at the trading post. So there's no way that there are only 70 available. Well, technically, if they gave the other three, now, I think they gave out more than one each and every day to the crowd. You had an opportunity to win one if you didn't get one inside the Funko headquarters, of course. So overall, those things, I'm going to say we're going to get a positive up. But you guys should know that whoever, the Lisa, Sarah, whatever her name was in charge, who took over for Funmaker Mike last year following his exit from the company, which I did hear, there's a little bit of speculation that it wasn't entirely his choice to leave. She's gone. She left after Fundays. That was her big hurrah, and she's gone, baby. She's out the door. She waited for Fundays, gave away her prizes, said, "Hi, I'm so happy to be here," and totally bounced out. Whoa! But that was about it. So let's see. Bad Hamburger, great experiences at the trading post. I'll have to show you the Funko Pops. All I got, I don't know why I said it like that. I tried to save myself from mispronouncing it. But I got to show you the Funko Pops that I got from Fundays 2025. You guys will all be like, ooh, and ah. No, you won't. There's only a few. And then I brought home from soda cans, which suck. I'm trying to think of anything else that I liked. Oh, I liked the hotel that I stayed at, the Hilton Garden. It was a little bit, but for a 3-star hotel, I'm going to give that some bitch an Let's see what else. The walk there wasn't too bad. It was about 25 minutes. It was a mile and a half. That mile and a half walk is gonna get in as well. And let's see. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? My boy Brian, thank you very much for going with me. Thank you for the experience. Of course, the plane ride there and back wasn't too bad. And on the way back with the plane, I had the full seats, A, B, and C, baby, all to me. That is gonna get in as well, as long as I get another banging ass flight when I go to Florida to see my cousins. Hopefully they don't watch this video, because guess what? I just ruined the surprise party. Anyway, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time when I go over more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave down in the comments what you want to see, what you don't want to see. And if you're asking yourself, will I ever go to another Fundays? Oh, yeah, I will. All right, I'll see you later. Goodbye.